There. Hi there, welcome to Bead with me. I'm Kay, your host here from Stars Beads in Vienna, Virginia. We're looking at a really hot and sweaty day, but now we get to show a little bit more skin and a little bit more jewelry, right? But it's like 90 degrees. I don't know, summer just blew up into us, and it was getting the beaders out and talking with the neighbor, Lisa. So for those in the local area, shops are open. We're getting our flow through. We really like having a little courtesy call, but we are open by appointment from 12 to 3, Monday through Friday right now. Hey Rachel, how's it going? So we've been playing with bubble beads. I've been playing a lot with bubble beads because the last 2 episodes here, we made a necklace and a pair of earrings. We're going to show those off today. And that has kept me really busy after hours. So if you guys missed the last couple episodes, I'm going to show them off to you because it seemed like you guys even liked shopping time as we were making things. And so today I was going to be making earrings and stuff, but there's so many different things I want to go over. So, but here's the necklace. So if some of you guys are watching online, this is what we made yesterday. I'm going to just flip it around real quick because I'm showing it off because I'm going to show you some color combinations that I found. Some of you guys I was texting this morning, Patty, this particular design. And so obviously, there's only like one of this, and then I only had a couple of these teardrop strands. So, I can't necessarily like repeat this as a kit. So I know some of you guys had requested kits. However, speaking of kits, I have gotten the chakra. I got these kits for you guys, so I'm pulling myself together quickly. But for a few of you guys, oh, you think I can have a live sale every day? Okay, well, you just make it for sale. I will try to make them available as we go. But here I have the chakra necklace kit. Here is coming in the 3 colors. So this one was done in the antique copper. This is Patty's bag, you guys. So Patty, I have the bubble ones and the ones that we were using in this particular necklace here. So you have this color, and then hey Nicole, and then I have those pink ones and those blue ones, and then I've got to pull I think one of those. That's what I thought I was playing around so people can see designs with the bubble beads. So this was the necklace that we had made, how it turned out. Thank you guys for helping me make that. And then yay for you, Patty, that's right. But other of you guys, I think somebody else wanted a pair of earrings, earring kit. So I think I have Amy, and then somebody else wanted a pair of these earrings. So I have this set in silver too, and then if you get a set of the boro beads, in any color, you can certainly do this setup. So if you guys already have a focal piece, you guys can let me know. I have still some more of this chain by the foot. So this ran about $450 for the gold, $425 for the antique copper and the silver. So I have a few more feet of that right now because that went kind of fast. But here's the design that we did. I want to show you. I was messing around with some of the boro beads. Let me put this up so we can remember we were messing around with that. But here's this design, and I thought maybe I'd show you some of the color sets I had found. All right, so Patty got a set of this. Somebody else has this. And this is Amy's. Okay, so this one I showed. Let's see here. I'm looking for my matches here. So I had gotten this, I found this blue one here. Okay, so you can kind of get this feel. Maybe I'll take it out. So these ones I'm just showing because you can kind of like make your kit with it. Okay, some of these, and this shows off some of the boros and how to kind of replaced by color. So I found this one and I thought this color set matched really well and would be very pretty. So you guys see that? Look how that matches very well. It has kind of that gold edging there. Okay, and of course pretty on both sides. Okay, so I thought this could be a set. I had shown off some other ones, but I think those are kind of claimed, so I'm not gonna show those. Let me grab this basket, because you certainly could do this too in the long. Hey Jeanette, how's it going? Hey, been busy at work? That one looks cool too, right? Okay, so I thought I'd show off some bubble beads. Let me grab the box here so we can be messing. So this was another color set that I'd found. Where's that? Oh, here. I also had done this color set for some people here. So look at this awesome blue. So if you like, I have one more of this and one more of this. So this is going to be blue, light blue, and blue, if you want to claim that. So claim bubble bead, light blue, or bubble bead, blue. And I'll know that this is what we're talking about here. Now, there was a pink color. Where did that go? So Amy, I got you a pink set. Patty, I'm working on your pink set. I've got the pink bubble. I'm wondering what happened to, in my bag, should have had another pink druzy in there. I had two of those. Oh, here it is. So, I'm doing a little one there for you, but you could also do some, we had some other color sets. So here was like a purple one with, I thought these purple beads would be awesome. Now there were a lot of shades of the purple. So there was this one here too. Look how magical this bubble color looks. All right, so this is sneak peek, you guys. So this is kind of like live shopping before Friday night. Who knows? I might have to add some more things to Friday night if we get sold out before we even get there. Now that I'm getting an understanding of how this works. Now that one, if you like the purple set, you guys, look how pretty. I've got that in the silver combination, so, because this one actually has silver edging. So we can imagine how that can look. And of course, in those, I really like these dagger earrings, so this would look good as a color too. These beads, I would say, are probably closer to like an 8mm at the fattest. Let's see, I don't think I have a, oh good, there's my calendar. Let's see, to give you an idea, I'm taking this green one I have loose here. Okay, this is looking, yep, you're dead on there, Pam. That's looking at about a 10mm here. Okay, that's the fattest part there, and then from top to bottom, yep, it's about a 10mm. Doesn't feel that big because the top is a bit skinnier on this teardrop shape. So on the regular size, now I can tell you not every size is always like the same because these are handmade. Okay, so something about these beautiful glass beads is that they're each individually handmade here in the USA by a collection of lampwork artists. Okay, I've been dealing with this company for quite a few years. They do extraordinarily good work. I laugh because, you know, the guy who designs these beads, I like to give a little history. So, you know, since we're playing with these bubble beads, the guy actually used to make decorations for cakes. So it's for wedding cakes. So can you imagine, I guess, getting like little glass, I don't know, like dolphins and stuff, putting them on wedding cakes. He would hand make these little beautiful glass figurines. And then he got into making them into beads, and that really took off. And now he's hopped over to pipes and stuff. So he hand makes these beautiful, you know, beautiful pipes of all kinds. So very interesting guy, but he continues to make beautiful beads. And he's like, I don't know, he's part of my beading family. He's like a go-to guy for me. And so I love supporting him along with his creations, and he's always been a great support. And anytime I have questions sometimes in business, like he's my go-to man. So all right, but that's a little bit about, you know, sometimes like the things that you guys are supporting. You know, you see some of these beautiful beads, but you know, it's not just about the beads, it's about the story that goes with the beads when we buy them, because our jewelry is about a story that we tell. So, and this comes along with it. So, you know, a lot of these components that we buy, you know, you tell that in, you know, because there's so many of you guys I know selling, and sometimes I believe get nervous, you know, trying to show your art and, you know, thinking, oh, that this is nothing. But really what you're giving is, you know, a little piece of your heart, and you want to show how that was. Like, this is your favorite colors, or I really like this particular component. Or maybe, you know, you're going to be able to tell the stories of saying, man, you know, I found this crazy bead store online, and, you know, I went crazy on this Friday Night Live thing, and I bought this awesome druzy component. She was making these things online, and boom, that's how this necklace became into existence into your life, right? So, you know, those are all parts and pieces. Some of the Friday Night Live pieces, there was some beautiful carved jade that I had out, and those were from my mom's days. So she had lived in Hong Kong. So for some of you guys maybe that, you know, don't know necessarily who I am, and, you know, why I'm on here, and why you should believe anything that I have to say, you know, really. But no, this is you know, we're a small family-owned business. My mom's name is Star, so that's where we originate from. And in fact, it is her birthday today, and she's going to be coming over shortly after this feed is over. So she's not quite celebrating a decade, but, you know, she is doing great. She plays golf, she's active, and she's super healthy, and thanks, Nicole. So we'll be celebrating a little bit of her birthday here this evening. Anyway, but no, she adopted me in Hong Kong when I was very young, and in Hong Kong, and that's also where she took a pearl knotting class with some of her friends. So she brought both that skill as well as myself back from Hong Kong. My dad lived all over the world, and so he was stationed all over Asia, and Hong Kong happened to be one of the areas. And so my mom took, you know, this class as well as adopted me. I have some brothers and sisters, and they're like way older, so I'm kind of like an only child that kind of not kind of by accident. She says that she adopted me because of an urge. So I'm very lucky and grateful for that urge. And so, but she brought both of those back here to Fairfax County, and she started teaching all over, teaching the skill of beading when there were no stores. So it was the very nomadic way to go. So the only beads in Northern Virginia, there's no internet, were the beads that we were carrying in these little traveler's bags and in these trays that you see here, actually, these ones like this, okay? And that's all we had, teaching knotting, teaching multi-strands, and so those were our beginnings. And then we opened up kind of one day a week in our home, and then we graduated to this place. So I have been traveling around the world with my mother, finding the best components. We ourselves are manufacturers, so for those that might have missed us in the past, we're also STARS class, so we design and manufacture sterling closures of all kinds from several different countries, along with this bead store. So if you guys wonder what I do a lot of times in the backgrounds, I'm taking care of a lot of things, and as we are balancing this whole COVID thing, I'm trying to find a happy balance between online and in-store. So I am having limited hours here in-store because it is just me. I want to keep all of our employees safe, and I want them to feel comfortable when they're ready to come back to do that. And so right now, I'm taking care of a lot of things, as well as homeschooling a 5-year-old. So that certainly keeps me busy. So I appreciate you guys joining me when I am online, as well as on Friday Night Live, and getting a chance to know exactly what you're supporting. Okay? So enough about me, because we really want to talk about beads, right? All right, so you guys, there was a couple things, because I know Friday Night Live isn't technically over, but I've been showing a lot of things. We have a couple strands. I've been putting some things back into the store, so for those that are cruising through. So if you missed Friday Night Live, okay, some of these strands are still available, okay? I still have a few more of these little rosebuds, and I have those chakra kits available too. I have some of the nice lapis. I'm surprised, that one didn't go, but there was so much other stuff that went. And this amethyst, some things, some people made some trades, okay? So even if you're watching the Friday Night Live and you think something is gone, go ahead and ask for it, because you just never know, okay? So like this beautiful amethyst. I think we have one more of the leaves. I was surprised. We sold every one. Okay, so I think maybe some people missed that. I have some more of these, the chakra pendants. That's a really pretty one. But I was trying to pick out a project and see, and I was having a hard time because I was just busy making so many kits and stuff. So, thanks, Bam. So, you guys want to tell me what you guys want to make, because I'm totally open. We made some earrings yesterday. Or do you guys want to go shopping around? I can totally do either. I know that I'm picking out the components for this kit, you guys. So remember, where's my little purple one? Okay, so remember the leather and chain crisscross, you guys? Or no, sorry, leather and chain and bead weave here. Okay, so we made these bracelets, and these ones I'm going to show, all of them are with the bubble beads. Okay, so I know that several of you guys had requested kits, and now that I have the bubble beads in, we can certainly just pick the bubble beads. And can I make a pendant that will have multiple strand dangles? Yes. I think we can see if we can manage that. Kind of like a little, maybe we can make a cool little tassel. Open for suggestions on if you guys want me to make something out of bubble beads. If you guys want me to make kits of these, we can look at some of the colors. And then, so this is using the regular size, so that's what we've been kind of playing with here this week. That's using the 7mm Rolo and the 2mm leather on this particular one. And then this one is using the 5mm textured and using the little Boro minis. Okay, so you guys can refer back to these ones. Oh, and then we had this beautiful guy. So for all those Kumihimo makers, you guys, this is a cool, fun one using the clear with the AB. All right, Patty, I just need to know what color. I've already got your one because you want this one. So I'm trying to make that kit for you right now. I guess the question is, Patty, also, I guess is, I have a STARS class on there. Do you already have a class that you want to use on there? Because that was, I think, one of my questions that I'll have for you. Because I think I set aside, yeah, because you have my thought you requested a strand of my bubble beads. Maybe you didn't. Somebody else did. Did you request a strand of those? Waiting for the copper Rolo. Yeah, that's correct, you guys. I've got the bubbles, but we can claim the bubbles, and then we can start writing down any. Well, now you'll have to think. I used a fancy clasp. I've also used this one. I guess I used it as a tie. You guys, this one, it has to fit kind of snugly, so that isn't one I consider super, super secure. Okay. I've had ones where they are just a thick magnetic clasp. Let me see if I have something else with it. So I have them done. Here's a different bead there, but I've also have. But you may have a clasp. You like this magnetic one? I think I have one of these too. But yeah, I think we are, I am waiting on some of the Rolo. So we're going to get these kits together, but it helps me so that way then we can set it aside, because this was a pretty popular design. So we can get to making kits on that one, okay? So this was a pretty one, because I have some kits that I can make of this one here. And then let me see. So you guys, it looks like you like this one. So this color is the same that I had pulled here, I think. Yeah, it's just bigger. Okay, see, I had shown it with this combination and the all silver over here. So you could go either way. You could go dark purple, or even mixing them can be nice. But that's a yummy, yummy combo, you guys. I was thinking, Patty, you had gotten a strand of my ones, but I don't have it set aside here. I do have a couple more strands of those, so I'll have to look. Maybe it's in something different. Alright, so you guys want to do something that has little dangles on there? I'm cruising around because I feel like there's a necklace that had a really great combination that had those little teardrops on them, and I'm not locating it. So we'll play with something else and we can make a little dangle. Alright, so let me put these guys away right now. Well, I don't know. I really like this pendant. Let's see. The store is open by appointment, so you guys can come in and get shopping appointments. So you know, okay? Nice. Good work, Patty. Keep you going. Alright, so these are samples. Trying to make sure I don't lose anything of anybody's here as I'm messing around, since I have a couple kits to make and keep up with. But I had found some, like a blue, and then there was a nice pink. But I don't want to tease you with that because those ones already sold. What colors do we want to work in today? Like a lot. Let's see, I'm putting these back so I keep myself organized here. Let's see, what colors should we work in? Any? Patty, did you want a strand of these? Let me just, so this is a strand that I was using in that bracelet that we just showed. So that has that teal and that pink in there. So if you can't see the colors, here's some colors of those Boro beads while I get this one back in its bag. have these, all these little ones, so maybe we can do a little tassel with this guy. Can make something cool. Look, I have these cute little birds. Okay, I'll get a strand. I might have that in my thing already. Maybe I already put that in your, this is your new bag, but I thought I stuck it in there. I'll stick another just in case I didn't. So I have it. Okay. Beautiful. All right, so it sounds like you guys want to make a pendant today, huh? You want to make a pendant with bubble beads? Who knows, Patty? You might end up with 2. You'll probably like that just fine, too. We'll have to discuss what clasp you want with that. You can let me know whether you want a magnetic. All right, so you want to do pendant? Pendant. Okay. All right, we're throwing those back. What do we want to make a pendant with? That's going to be the question. All right, I have this box of bubble beads, and of course I could choose any color. Have one more of this. Of course, I don't want to completely. This is where it would look really good in those chakra colors. Do you think I should do that, and then we can make little kits of the chakra ones, because then you'll get like some of every color. Because like I thought this was a cool color. It makes you sometimes work in color sets that you wouldn't normally work in. So that can be nice. Or you guys have always liked blue, these like blue and teals, we can do something like that. Right, that goes over there. Oh, here. This is such a cool blue, I really like this blue. Let's see. What kind of pendant? Should we have like a top? So do you want to, shall we do like a tassel? And then you want to have like a lot of the drops on there? Would be kind of pretty. I just like this. This was just sitting around. I don't know why I have this sitting right here. Alright, so I'm going to, let's see. Shall we do medium size ones? Alright, so there's a red and a blue. And gotta have a purple. Oh, that's a good color. This is a great green, you guys. Alright, I'll throw colors and you guys can take a look with me here. So I'm pulling some colors so we can see what we got here. So I'll just see a purple, reds, there's some blues. So you can hear as I'm talking about them. I'm trying to pull out maybe the chakra color tones here. Ooh, where did that come out of? What happened to that awesome yellow? There's this one, there's that red. There's so many reds. Look at this, look. There's a translucent red, there's gonna be a sparkly red, and then there's like, this is like an opaque red, and then this one kind of glows red. Alright, let me just try to pull out a quick color set here, you guys. So, maybe we'll go with translucent red. That's the orange yellow. We need kind of a green tone. You like that color green? Oh, look at that color green. That's an awesome color green. So many good colors. Is there a kit for the purple bracelet? I can make a kit for the purple bracelet, sorry. For this bracelet here, I can make a kit for that. In fact, I can make it right now. This is part of like live shopping saying, I want that kit, Kay. So here's the beads. I will see, let's see what kind of leather. Alright, you can decide on the color leather. Let's see. Looks like I kind of use this lighter color. So look, here's boom, boom, and boom. And here is this chain. So sorry, I'm going back up. So Nancy, if you're still with me, I have this kit ready and available here for you. So here's the bubble beads, here's this, and here's the leather. Okay? I'm gonna set that aside and we'll get back to you on that one, okay? So yes, we can make kits, so that's what we're working on. We have this, I think in silver and gold and a bright silver right now. I'll have to see what other colors we have it in. Okay, so you guys have said yes to everything, so you pretty much like every color. Yes, we like that one, and we like that one, and you guys sound like ideal, right? Alright, let's see. So I have a red, an orange, or kind of that. I'm going to make that as a red, orange, yellow. And then we have a green. We need a green, a blue. Oh, there's a good blue. Oh, that's kind of the green, right? Red, orange, green, blue. Oh, maybe that blue. I'm having a hard time deciding. Okay. Alright, I think that might be the color choice. I'll stick to some good solids right there. Should I have like a pink though, I guess? Or a lighter lavender? Should I do a lighter lavender too? Alright. Alright, I think I've picked the color set we're gonna play with here. So I've got a red here. I love rainbows. Roy G. Biv, he's my man. Okay. You just yell out, honey. Okay? And I'll get there. So we got red, orange, and I'm gonna kind of use this as my orange and my yellow. And then we'll throw a green in there. And then, alright, this is where I'm having to make decisions here, you guys. Okay, so now I have, you guys can help make this color set. Okay, do you like that blue? Do you like a lighter blue? Alright, I'm having trouble with this, and you cannot choose them, we cannot choose them all. That's exactly right. You really cannot go wrong. Alright, so I'm using all the medium color sets. Alright guys, can I even fit that all on the screen, you guys? Alright, we'll start off with like, okay, what color? Can't tell me all of them, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's 9 colors. But I kind of feel like they could use all of them, right? Alright, so what if I take out like one of those? Do we like all darker color? Can we choose them all? I know. I kind of like them all in there. Like this is a different color blue. You know? You like that darker blue in there? Alright. I think we could take one. But these are kind of like very different, aren't they? So I was trying to maybe choose like one of these blue, and maybe one of the purple. Alright, so we like the dark blue like that. Alright. Deleting that one. We like that. Wait, so are we taking one? We gotta take one of these out. Maybe I'll leave 2 purples because, you know, I'm a purple fan. I'm okay with that. I think maybe the lighter on this one. Like that. How's that, you guys? Do I like the dark purple in there? I think that I like that color set here. What do you guys think? All right, let's make that official call. And then, but this is a really pretty color, so we can start seeing some of the colors that are going to be available. But these are the colors we're going to play with today. All right, now what's going to become of this thing, huh? Will that be like magical? I like designing with you guys, so you know some of these things that you might have been thinking in the mind, and trying to kind of see how it comes to fruition as you kind of work your way through, right? Because sometimes I don't always have an answer of why I like things, and I want you guys to see, like, okay, my step-by-step process of, okay, I want to use, you know, you have something in your stash, whether it's like a pendant or the clasp or whatever focal piece, or whether it's the awesome beads, you know, and then sometimes you just will find those combinations. They'll just come together. Like, I have no idea why this pendant is sitting here, but, you know, putting it here with this particular design, it looks really good, and I think that I can, you know, totally use that. We can do some chakra dangles coming across here. Maybe we can do some up here as well on a, I mean, and this is just a sparkly little, take the price tag off so we can really see the translucency through it. And so, of course, you know, we all probably have something at home, or unless you think we could use something else. I just happen to have this sitting right here. But at some point we got to get through a project, right? So we could use this. But you know, I really liked that magenta. I don't know, we could do that magenta along the bottom here. Or start at the top. Or having a pendant like that. I think we'll probably have enough to make both. But let's do a chain, because I wanted to kind of show a little waterfall effect, shall we? So I want to grab, and I think we could even use this chain, because trying to think what kind of chain we would like to use with these beautiful beads. All right, we're going to take these beautiful beads with us over to the chain area, because I know some of you guys were talking about chain. Wow, look at those. Those are so beautiful. Okay. Yep. Okay, you guys. I'm coming. I have to apologize. If you guys want to stick with me, you totally can. This is part of Bead With Me. I'm going to have you guys look at these beads, and I have to help get my son out of the restroom here, and I'll be right back, okay? Hang tight. So think about what we're going to make with these. If we want to do some chain, I'm coming right back. All right, kids, I'm back. Did we do some thinking? Anybody still with me? All right, so I want to grab this, and then we were going to go over and look at some chain right now. Whoop. All right, Paula, you want a strand of these blue-green ones, huh? Is that this one right here? Paula Montgomery, I'm guessing this is you. I'll send you over a picture. Putting that over by the stash here. So I've got the kit for this here, and I've got those, I think, for Paula here. Live shopping, so you guys stop me as you're cruising, okay, or watching, okay, because I can get your little basket, and we're pretty much live shopping, okay? All right, so you guys, I carry a lot of chain. Okay, I love chain, and I'm feeling kind of slim at the moment, so I want, in this case, I don't want anything too large. I'm just trying to have something that these will connect onto so that I can make a waterfall effect. Oh, you know, I love this chain. Look at how cool that chain is. You were thinking about the ones in my hand. Oh, you want this one. This one, Paula, isn't it? That one. Because we don't even know what color that is, right? Yeah, you guys like that chain, huh? Shall we try to do something with that chain? All right, I'll bring it over. I will look for a hot pink, Nancy. Well, I'll have to take a look. I know, Mary, it's so hard to choose what color is the best. Sorry, Janice, I see that you were trying to call Jonah, but I don't think he's answering on Messenger. But yes, I was on mommy duty. I'm going back on the feed, you guys, here. All right, so should I try to work on... I wasn't planning on using that chain, but I like it. Okay, so if I do that, then I might use... I think I want to use this one maybe then to do all these little dangles on. And we'll see what that... What do we think? A simple and then a fancy. Or... Alright, I think I'm... Alright. So this is the color you wanted here, Paula, I believe. So we like this chain. All right. And looks like, Paula, this is the one you want. So I've got that one in the stash. There'll be more colors. This is just getting started. All right. And at the moment, we are just making it up as we go here. Okay. So I like this textured chain too. Let me make sure I have some rings in the right color around here. I think these will work. I like to use the rhodium ones. Let me see. Okay, I'm missing a color. There we go. Does that feel yummy, you guys? Okay. Now let's see. This is like Kay's design challenge, because I'm trying to make make something up with the things that you choose. You know, thinking, okay, we want dangly. I'm thinking danglies, but we've chosen chain because I just like chain, right? And so, and I want to do a chakra. So I'm thinking maybe we're going to do this as a base of the chain. Okay. Shall we have like this necklace as the center, and then having our chakra design coming down? Is that the center piece I want to use, or maybe do I want to use? Let's see. Maybe like a white. I just like, obviously I like these drusies. Oh, so this is where this one would be kind of pretty too. Because you know I really like this one. Or should I stick to plain Jane here so all the colors stand out? Do we like this one? All right, these are my 3 choices of link on the top. Or I don't think this has the same feel, but we could totally do, what about a metal one? I like the tall, thin one. This one, or the even skinnier one. Because I had, oh, sorry, so this one is kind of 2 colors. So that might be kind of cool. You think we kind of like this one? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like people like this one. But that's gold. Okay, hold on. Awesome chain in gold right now. I think I want to make this one in silver, so we might have to go for these, maybe a white skinny then. I think that'll be close enough. We're doing white skinny. I think that's going to look good against this here. So we're making the ultimate decision there. Because for me, it was a debate probably between, you know, this metal piece, but I'm not sure if that designing is as interesting. I think I like this druzy. I'm going for druzy because I like a little bit of sparkle. So we are going to I'm choosing officially this component here, and then we're going to be dropping some of this chain off. How does that sound? All right, so right now I have no idea how long I want this particular piece right now. So, but I know that I'm gonna need to now open all of these strands. So I can make little chakra kits for you guys in these bubbles. So if you like this color set, we're going to be having some here in just a moment. So we'll see how many we use. I think I'm gonna try to start off maybe with 2 of every color. We'll start. So this is what we're messing with, and about to put some colors here. Oh, this is going to be pretty. I'm excited. This is like yesterday's feed. I didn't anticipate all the that it was going to be running as long with these Bead with me's, enjoying my afternoon with you guys. All right, so we'll do blue here. But for a lot of you guys know that I love all my beads, so I never mind. I could be left with all my beads, and I'm okay with that. All right. What do we think? That's kind of going to be like what it looks like. Let's see how it ends up. I think I want to do 2 of each, and I'm wearing these left. And we can always, I guess we could always add more. That's a beautiful thing about a tassel. So we're gonna pull out our, we're gonna be doing jump rings. So this is where I like to have kind of 2 flat nose, whether it's gonna be 1 bent nose and a chain nose. And you guys know how much I love my skinny ones by Xuron. Just had gotten those back into stock. So if you guys want a set, I am loving these bubble beads as well. All right, so I guess I'm gonna start off on the very top one here. I'm gonna go in Roy G. Biv order here. So for those of you who do not know Roy G. Biv, never met him, that would be the colors of the rainbow. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Okay, so the thing that you do need to be careful when you are working with these is that they are glass. Okay, so you want to be careful with your pliers and where they are going to be, because you can crack these. Okay, so that would be the case with anything that is kind of the briolette or the teardrop shape. Okay, so this is where you want to be watching where your pliers are going. Okay, luckily, you know, I'm using a 6mm ring here, so it allows for enough space. So that gives you hopefully a little indication about the size of these guys. Now I think I want to do, I'm gonna kind of hold this up because I kind of don't know. I think actually it shows a lot of color. So I'm just gonna do one of each right now. And we're gonna see what it looks like. Maybe it only needs one. Okay, so this is kind of how you could make a tassel. So if you wanted to make a bunch of links and then put the little things on the bottom, it would create that tassel effect, and then you could hook them all at the top. So it'd be taking chain like this, then you'd have all those bottoms, and then you would attach these all on the bottom. In this case right now, I attach it to the same link, which I did not mean to do that. What I'm doing right now was, well, my goal was to attach one boro drop to each of the trying to do one per link on the chain. I don't really want to see too much of the chain. It's just a component to hold these beautiful babies. Okay, so now we're doing green. So sometimes you got to open these kind of wide here. Let's see how this comes out. All right. Yeah, I love using the rainbows, and you know, I had somebody talking to me about organizing beads, and maybe we'll do some episodes on organizing your beads too. Oh, look at me. Am I doing that? Okay, no. But I tend to organize my beads by color. I oftentimes don't really care what it's made of. So if it's a pearl, a crystal, or whatever, I oftentimes will sort all my drawers by color, because that's how I think. All right. Oh, do you guys think I'm gonna need to add one color? I feel like the chakras, they're gonna kind of think of 7 colors, but I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, we're gonna see how these end up sitting here. And I think we might end up using the 2 so that we can fill that in. Which is kind of what I was thinking, but if you use a slightly smaller chain, it can have an effect on how it's going to hang, okay? And then seeing what side of the ring that you end up hanging it on. So what I may do is, you can see right now, this blue one is hung on this side here. I may hang another blue one on this side here, okay? The gauge of the rings I'm using, I think that they're probably about a 20 gauge. These are some rhodium jump rings that we carry here. Okay, so sometimes if your pieces are getting kind of tangled up, sometimes you might have attached it on the, not the wrong side, but you know, on the side of the chain that's going to make it a little bit more flexible for you. Okay, because chains are, it's hooked like this. So, you know, in this case, I kind of want it to be organic and kind of falling, but we'll see how it looks when I hold it up and see if it needs to be a little bit more full. Okay, so, but right now I'm going to just start off on one on each ring, and we're just going to see how it turns out. Okay, so let's see. I'm holding this up here. Alright, let me show you guys what we got here. Okay. Oh, let me turn it around here. Yeah, they're 6mm. Okay, so this is kind of, oh, okay. Let's see. So this is kind of what we're looking at, which I don't feel like I see all the color, so I'm going to keep adding. And that's how it'll go. You know, because I want to make sure that we can definitely see the color. Like on here, it looks great, right? But I think when it's on, I think I want it to be a bit more full. So I'm going to now attach, I am going to stick with my gut. I had originally pulled 2 of every one. So yeah, these are 6mm jump rings, Karen. All right. So this time I'm going to, this one kind of looks the same. I'm going to see if this will fill out the color. Okay. And this is probably where you could stick in minis too. You could just have a whole waterfall cluster of color. I'll open these pretty wide on some of them. Okay, so now that I'm a little bit further in, I want to, I'm trying to make sure it's on the other side, so to speak. So then I can make sure that they're gonna fall on the other side of itself. Oh. I didn't go in order there, but that's okay. Oh, here's a bunch of these rings all caught up. Yeah, let's see the rainbow jewelry you guys have been making. Post that for me, you guys. I love chakra jewelry too. Like rocks, and got to be sending more happy energy out to the world here. Okay, 3 more. And I love the hooking up to the link is all going to be very easy, so I'm not used to opening up so wide here. But these babies are thick, so definitely a 6mm is a good size, you guys, because you can see that the chain link isn't all that thick, but yet I barely have enough room to this one seems to be a little smidgen thicker than any of the other ones I've done here. Change out this green one right now. I think I could make that work, but I don't have to right now. All right. Okay, got 2 more. I think this is going to look better when we see it hanging. It'll look a little bit more full. You think I should do a whole series? Well, that's what the weekly series is. What do you think here, Lynn? Hey, Patty, welcome. We're playing with bubble beads because it's bubble bead week. You guys have me busy making kits and stuff. I think I have something set aside for you too. All right. I think I got 1 more. Ooh. Okay, and one more in this purple, pink, lavender, whatever. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out some cute names. I kind of like just numbering these on Friday Night Lives. Okay, so this one we're hooking in. Okay, so you guys, we've been making kind of a rainbow tassel is what we're making right now. Yeah, this probably would look. Look, you guys, look how fun that looks. Steve, what do you think?
The tassel?
Look at that tassel.
That's nice.
Oh, I just did it the other way. All right, that's looking way more full, you guys.
Like
so let's see. That totally just looks fun. I don't think you could. I don't think we even have to have that at all. Do you guys think we should just hang this off of here, just the way it is? Or do we want the whole link? I imagine the whole link. I really like that link in there.
Okay.
This thing here.
Yeah.
I think I want that in there.
It's called a link.
So the difference between a pendant and a link is that a link has a ring on both sides, you guys. So if you're wondering that terminology, that would be the difference. So you could certainly make a link out of any bead. So in this case, we have made this a pendant, but we could have certainly made a loop on both sides, taking just a whole piece of wire, make a loop on both sides, and this would have become a link too. So I could stick this in there. Do you guys want to go like that instead? And shall I make that a link?
No.
You don't like that, huh, Steve? No. Okay, shall we take any votes? All right, Crystal or Druzy? Crystal or Druzy? I don't know. I think that crystal is looking pretty magical. All right, let's see the votes, you guys. I'll give you a second. I have a live vote here who says Druzy. Boom, boom. Looks like they're all agreeing with you. You like the original? Oh, Michelle's a crystal. Oh, Betty likes that Druzy. Both does work. Oh, you guys, we're even right now. I need more votes. I think that's like a even. Oh, still even. Druzy crystal. You guys crack me up. You want to see that metal piece? Okay. And we gotta vote for metal. All right, here's a metal piece.
Metal's good.
Metal looks cool too. You think the crystal's too big, huh? Well, you know, unfortunately that's my style. I like it. I was liking the fact that it was big and then kind of drapering into a little strand. All right, it looks like we're gonna stick to the original Druzy. It's just kind of fun. And you know that's how it goes, right? You like go shopping and you do, you look at everything and then you go back to your very, very first choice. But you know, crystal was actually my first choice. But since y'all are choosing, it was kind of even. It was kind of even. But you know what? I'll be making little kits of these little guys, so you guys can choose the crystal if you like the crystal. You can have a kit of it. Okay, but today we're gonna make this baby up. All right, so literally I think I planned on doing red to purple, but I kind of feel like, which way should I go, guys? Purple on top, red on top. Yeah, it was a hard split, you guys, between the crystal and the Druzy. But don't worry now, Michelle, they've left this beautiful crystal for you. I'm a sparkly fiend too. Oh, look at all those crystal pushers. All right, purple on top versus red on top. This is red on top. Yeah, it seems like purple just seems to be. All right, we're doing purple. So I want this to sit up close. So I'm gonna be cutting I'm gonna use the actual link here. but the purple is on. To connect that right to the link here. So here you can see, and if you don't like it, you can always go to a smaller link. So we'll see how far this is apart once we hang it. Because maybe we don't like it that low. All right, you guys. Oh, sorry. Wrong direction. All right, I want to show you guys the pendant hanging. This is what we've created. So it looks way better all bungee, right? So 2 of every color looks good. Which is fun. But I think that you see that spacing right there? I totally do not like that. So this is how I'm going to get rid of that spacing, because I think it should be just like clustered right underneath that. Okay, so when that happens, I literally am going to now, instead of the purple ones being attached to the chain, I'm going to take that link out. And we'll attach it to the second link here to take it out. Now I'm going to reattach here. So now I'm hooked to the second link because I'm going to cut out the one that the purple ones were on. And then I'm going to hook the purple ones on to this link. Okay, so if that makes sense. So now I'm going to take the purple ones off of here, and we're going to move them up to the link. And these are super flush, so I'm trying to find where the opening is. Without cracking the thing. Sometimes it can be easier just to cut it off. Alright, so this time I'm going to attach it to the ring that is connecting the druzy to the rest of my tassel we just made. Okay, so I'm just moving up the purple ones, and it probably looks like a big blob right now on the screen. I'm not watching here. The druzy link unfortunately does not open. Most of the time the link does not open, and really you don't want the link to be open, okay, because obviously then that's a weak spot, which is why we use jump locks, okay, or the thicker, heavier gauge stuff, okay. All right.
I'm gonna buy it.
You gonna buy it? All right. You guys better get your dibs. I've got an offer here for this pendant. I haven't finished it. It'll be just like the bracelet I had. That's possible. So if you guys want this pendant, it looks awesome. I don't know. I might not give it away. How about that? How about nobody gets it? That's looking a bit better, right?
Like grapes. It's kind of like grapes.
Okay, so that brought it up just a smidgen. Okay, if I wanted to get probably a little bit more, I could have probably put one onto the chain link there. And maybe I will. Oh yeah, I think you're going to need some copper stuff here. All right, so I think that's looking pretty darn pretty. And now we're going to add it onto a chain. So this chain here, you guys, it's really gorgeous. The question is how long do we imagine this to be? Kind of a longer necklace? Should it like go over the head?
Yeah, it should be like mentioned. That's not a clean.
So are we thinking like down here? Yeah. So I'm getting votes here now. All right, we can do, all right, here. We can pretend like it's on this necklace here, okay? I could do choker style here. Okay, or should we go down a little bit like low? So it'd be Since this is, you know, can you even see it on me? We like it long.
Yeah.
Long, short. All right, Michelle says the belly duster. That's 2 votes for long. You guys like the long? I think I'm liking long too. Long, long, and long. Looks like that's a vote. All right, I'm gonna go. To give you guys an idea on length, okay, no matter what your bust is looking like, I find that it seems to still fall about the same length. So if you're trying to guesstimate sizing, this is about, I hold right above here is about 2 feet, and then right here in the middle is about 2.5 feet, and then a little bit further down is going to be like your 3 feet. So like holding right here, oftentimes 2.5 is good because you also are going to have a dangle here. So that tends to be a good length, as well as being one that we can go right over the head. We don't have to have a clasp whatsoever. It makes it as an easy connection. So in this case then, I don't even have to cut my chain. I'm going to just literally hook these ones together, all probably onto a ring. So let's do that. So right now you can see I'm kind of an eyeballer, okay? So it's not rocket science. I guess if I'm going to give it to you guys, though, I want to make sure I can get it over my head. So just to give an approximation, this is I'll just do 2 feet for all intents and purposes here. Okay. So this was the 2 feet. So that would be 24 inches. I think we should go about 28 inches on this style. Oftentimes 30 inches is a common one, but this piece hangs a little bit longer, so I'm going to just make it 28. And this is where we, measure 10 million times before you do the official cut. But you guys at home, it's always better to buy around 3 feet. Okay, if you are trying to decide on how much chain, if you're wavering, 3 feet is great, because 3 feet you can cut in half and you can get 2 18-inch necklaces, or you can do all of the 3 feet and it comes right to here, so you can do those long ones. Okay, so I always find that 3 feet is kind of just a good number in buying chain. So in this case, I'm doing about 28 inches. Okay. If you guys like this beautiful textured chain, you can claim this textured chain. It runs $12 a foot, you guys. So just write silver textured chain, $12, and how many feet you want. Okay, this is what I have right now, since I just used 2.5 feet of it. Okay, all right, let's switch our angle and we'll get to watching the attachment of getting this all put together here. Okay, so I've got my long piece, and so instead of cutting this in half and attaching one side to the bottom and then having a clasp on the end, I'm choosing not to have a clasp. Okay, so we're gonna just take a look at where it ends and where our pendant is, and we're gonna take a look. I think that I'm gonna probably use 2 sets of rings here so that it gives it a little bit more flow and flexibility, and those are sometimes things you just have to gauge, okay, as you go. So I'm gonna kind of see how it looks. I think it seems appropriate. It brings those together, and then you can see when we add the next ring, it will go from front to back. So it seems like the natural progression in this style chain. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and close this one. Take that same little chain here and attach. Now I know that this didn't have multiple chains, but here's a pendant. All right, Patty, I'll add your 3 feet of textured chain, and it's great because I have your bag right here to add to it. All right, y'all, let's check out what beautiful necklace we just designed here today. Great job, you guys. I think that turned out beautiful. I really don't know if I'm going to give it up. Because I really do like the chakra set. I don't know. I have a bidder right over here, though. He might be taking this home. We'll see.
No.
But you can get your claim on it right now. So if you guys want this necklace, let's go for it. If you, there are 3 parts to this, okay? 1, I cannot repeat this druzy. You guys have seen what I have available for the most part. If you guys want the chain, go ahead and claim that chain. If you want, that would be the texture for $12. Paula, I've got yours. The other one was that very, very simple chain. Okay, this is $2 a foot. So simple silver, $2. That is another chain you can claim from this episode that we've showed off. I'm trying to make them all available. Okay, if you guys want the rainbow little color set of boro beads, okay, let's see, there were 6 colors, so there were 12. Okay, I can make you a little kit of those as well. Okay, so that will come with 12. That's about a half a strand, you guys. So on that half a strand, I will make the boro beads, the chakra boro beads. Let's see, we'll make those. I think it will come to like $8. $8 for your chakra set. Okay, so boro chakra set, $8. That's your other claim. I like this. Like I tell you guys, if you have beautiful parts, you can only make beautiful jewelry. So we're going to see how that sits a little bit. I think my jump ring isn't closed all the way. It's sitting off a little funny. And you could certainly put a bail on this too. It's catching a little funny. All right, Patty, I've got you just pretty much almost want the whole kit, right? So I've got 3 feet of chain for you, 3 simple, and the rainbow set of rainbow beads. Got it for you, Patty. I'll get to doing that right now as we speak. So anybody else want that rainbow set, I will grab that right now. Because that's how this live shopping works, I guess.
You guess.
I'm a little bit new to this whole thing, so I don't know the right or wrong way to make things happen, but you know, my life gets a little bit crazy and it's easier for me to do it right now, right? So as you guys have questions, you guys can let me know. I'm making a little chakra kit right now for Miss Patty. So if you want your chakra, so if you like the pendant we just made, you guys, you can grab yours. So yes, Karen, these are boro beads. We discussed a little bit earlier this week about boro beads. It's something that's short for borosilicate glass. So borosilicate is kind of like your Pyrex ware, and so it's very, very strong and very, very durable. All right, I think there was somebody out there that really seemed to like this metal link. So metal link, I don't know the price. I want to say it's $3 or $4. But silver metal link, if you want to claim one of these two, these make great earrings, great centerpiece pendant. Okay. Okay, so Karen, Karen, bubble beads. Okay, so boro beads, I call them bubble beads. Okay, it's my personal term for them. They are so colorful, and so I believe the technical term would be a boro teardrop is the official name of them. And do I save scraps? Scraps of are you talking about scraps of boro beads or scraps of chain, scraps of leather? I probably have scraps of stuff. You let me know. I do have to look up scraps of I think chain for someone, but you know, I looked in and there wasn't really any. So I think, Patty, was that you? All right, Patty, I've got a cute little bag of chakra boros. Who else wants one? Like silver chain. All right, I was looking for the scrap of silver chain. I do not have any scraps of silver chain. I am sorry. All right, I'm filling orders because it's just way easier to do it right now while I have you guys, and it looks like you guys are still just getting in the orders. Okay, so the bracelet with the Rolo chain used with the beads. Yes. Yes, Karen. Those are the same beads. Oops, I just cut this in a random size. I'm supposed to do 3 feet of this. 4, 2, 3. And send it to be melted and used into, oh, okay. I take scraps. If you want to give them to us, you know, we certainly take them. There are places you can certainly send to also. 2, 3. Here's the 3 feet for Patty. Yeah, I love the unicorn beads. All right, 3. Oh, that's red. That's yellow. And I need a pen. Do you have a pen over there?
Yeah.
Where are all my pens? Thank you. We know that one's not ours. That says we design build, whoever that is. All right, 3 times 2. All right, Patty, I've got that. I've got your 3 feet of chain coming up, and we're taking orders. We're doing like live shopping right now. So who wants to look at what? So far I can do the chakra kits. Actually the original chakra kit, I guess. Now I have the Boro chakra beads. I thought the beads with the roll chain, they do. So we've done it with both regular beads as well as Boro beads there, Karen. So here it is done with the Boro beads, okay, in a blue, and then here it's done with big hole beads that we have in, and this was done with a rose quartz here. Okay, so you can do it with either. Pretty much whatever bead goes in here, it needs to be about an 8mm, and it needs to fit a 2mm leather. Okay, to do that. All right, 3 times 12. All right, so that's so great, Patty. I want you to totally feel like you're shopping in our store. You know, I want to show you guys around and get people to kind of feel like what it's like in here. All right, you'd also like to get the pink druzy. All right, people are blinging me, so I'll have to be looking those up. So it looks like maybe a Nancy wants this pink druzy. I'll have to set that aside. Or was it this? Hey Nancy, are you on here with me? These are the, I had these ones. The one I maybe didn't use earlier. Okay, so Patty, you got, hey Janelle, I got some of those crystals in too, so I need to send you the colors that I have. Okay, Patty, I've got your 3 feet, 3 feet. Got it. Okay. All right, so Betty, you want 4 of the chakra multicolor bubbles with white. I can, okay. Hey Betty, are you listening to me? I've got 6 feet of your chain, and then I see that, I'm guessing you want 4 sets of the chakra multicolor Boro bubbles. Okay, I can't give you the white druzy. I mean, I don't have any more of the white druzy. And that's extra 3 feet of the big chain. Did you want 3 feet of this chain too? So I'm gonna check on that one, Betty. Okay. Going back, Betty, does the orange, no, Betty. I would say that woman does not do, she doesn't take the scraps of those encased beads for that. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. The necklace I showed at the beginning was made on the earlier video. Oh, yeah. So if you like that one, Jennifer, if you want a kit of that, I'm carrying it in 3 colors. So I think you were talking about this chakra one. Okay, so I have this in kits now. So I have it in gold, copper, and a bright silver. So if you want that, you can claim chakra necklace. That's a chakra necklace set. Okay, and you can claim whatever color. I have a few of those. Okay, so okay, you only wanted 1 set of the chakra. And then Betty, I have 6 feet of this regular, and then did you want 3 feet? This is all I have left of this textured stuff, you guys, right now. So maybe even barely only have the 3 feet. So Betty, I'm going to pull your little, and Jennifer, let me know if you want one of the kits for the chakra necklace. I can certainly do that. I hope I answered your question there, Karen. Patty, is there something else you want to be seeing since you get to shop in store like this? I'm scrolling through making sure I didn't... You want a silver? Okay, we can do that. Alright, I'm pulling this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this one is Betty. Okay, so this one needs to go with Paula. Keep myself organized before it gets all crazy here. Thanks, Donna, for joining us. Okay, so this one I'm writing Betty because I've got some things for you, but all right, so this one is Betty. This one, Patty. I'm throwing these things in the oh, and then you just said I like the silver round pendant. Okay, so where did those go? So I have this pink one here for somebody. I have that cool chain as well. Alright, so Betty, we're doing this here. This one is Paula. I have all your baggies here. And then I'll have to go back on the feed. Let me find those silver... Oh.
Oh, do you need more of this?
No, I have more of those. I forgot I had given them to you. I have given that one to you. I have more of those. Okay, those silver ones, Patty, are $360 for that little centerpiece. Anybody else want a pair of those or a set of those? They're, like I said, they make great earrings. And actually, you could just drop like 1 boro. They show so much color. Actually, I don't know. I kind of like earrings with that whole boro set. Can I just wear this as an earring? I feel a little crazy. I like crazy though. Alright, so there's 2 of those. Got it for you, Patty. Alright, y'all. Alright. I got that. And then Betty, I'm doing your 6 feet of this. Okay, so Betty, that was a yes on this chain. Let's see how much is there. Alright, you guys, it's been an awesome and fun day, and we'll play again tomorrow. So make sure you join us, and tomorrow's a big day, right? Because today is Thursday, and that means tomorrow is... I actually did that in Jonah's class this morning, saying today is June 4th. So what date is tomorrow's date? You want a foot of that chain? Okay, so Paula, I've got a foot of this chain here in the bright silver, so I'll add that 1 foot. So, okay, do you want like a little kit, Paula, of that? Because I also have the snake chain that would have gone in the back of it. So let me know. I'm holding this right here for Paula. I'm doing 6 feet of this right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think some of you guys may be sending some messages to me, and I will look at those when I get done with this bead. I do try to write back to you guys, so even if you guys are watching this after the live, I do try to respond to you. So please write, please comment, please share. You know, I want you guys to interact. That's what makes it fun for all of us. So thanks, Patty. We'll see you again tomorrow. All right, so this is Betty's. Did you get some more?
Yeah, I decided I'll wait.
Okay.
But it's good to know they exist.
All right, Betty, I have that. All right.
The drusies. I like the drusies. But I haven't yet felt to get one.
Yeah. All right, I got a foot of this, Paula. I think that sums up for what's going live. Sorry, I had to take... Oh, no problem. I don't have a white druzy for Betty, so I tell you. Hey, Janelle, do you want me to walk over? Okay, how much is a chain for 3 feet? How much is a strand of the boro beads? Strand of boros they're $15 for 25 teardrops. That would be for the regular size. Okay. Janelle, for the 3 feet, what kind of chain are you talking about? Can you give me a little bit more? Because I had this textured big one that we just used, but I believe Betty just bought the last of this one. Okay. So it looks like I'll have to get some more. Okay, Paula, no problem. I just wanted to make sure, since you're getting kind of, you know, some parts of it. Okay, so this part is for Paula. Wait, who wants the crystal? Doesn't somebody want this crystal? I'm surprised nobody went for that. We have some metal pieces, but I have the... Oh, probably had to put a price. Crystal pendant. $4. That sounds like a great deal, right? All right, so this is Paula. Hey, you better get your hands off of Betty's chain. Don't be jealous here.
I'm not too jealous.
The one on your neck. Oh, the crystals. Oh, Janelle, these are the little boro beads that we were playing with today. So these are actually handmade glass beads. So we will.
They're handmade?
Yeah, these ones are handmade. So if you like this, I can get you a set of this. But this is kind of what it looks like.
Like grapes.
Oh, they look so luscious. So you want your set of that? You can let me know, Janelle. Okay. If you're on here, I'm going to show you. Here's the colors, okay? And I can shoot them over to you. But this is the crystal bracelet you were interested in. That's no problem, Betty. There'll always be more. That's part of live shopping, you guys. All right. So look at all the crystals. Okay. I may do a little feed on this, so if you guys are interested in these, I've got earring components that you can put 12mm Rivoli crystals in there. So this is a make it yourself bracelet. This is showing off 11 12mm, and then you can pick whatever color sets. So you start off with a base here, but these were the only colors. I didn't get anything neon. I think I missed that you wanted neon. It's not something that I would normally carry. I guess, though, to be honest, Janelle, look at these on the back side. Okay, they're crystal here, but, you know, that's kind of, you know, this is what some of their neon colors ended up looking like. Okay, so this is just so you can see if that's what you would like, bling me. Okay, but this is what I got in. All right, y'all. What a fun day. I love interacting with you guys this way. So have yourself a fantastic rest of the day. If you guys have any questions, the crystals are, those Rivolis are $1.50 each for a 12mm, so 11 of them. Okay, I guess it's like 16 bucks. And then I think the bracelet is about 14. And then you'll add a little clasp, a magnetic or something like that. Okay, so if you are interested in terms of that probably making a bracelet kit minus the classes is about $30, okay? And we can put in any colors you want, so you make it in any color set and design, okay? All right, y'all, that was fun. I guess we have to cut it somewhere. So right now's the time, because I got to get my butt home and make some cupcakes for my mom for her birthday, okay? So have a fantastic rest of the day. Enjoy it out there, because it's hot and beautiful, and you got to get some of that vitamin D. It's good for you. Have a great, great day. Thanks for joining me as always. See you guys again tomorrow at 2 o'clock.